What's up, everybody out there? Hey, man, this is another great episode. Chop it up with KJ, man. Hey, hey, tomorrow I got me a special guest coming on comedian, uh, Beat CB coming on tomorrow. But man, I need to talk about this right quick, man. I don't talk about too many cases, but I want to talk about the Cyrus Carmack Belton case, man. The 14-year-old that got shot down in Columbia, South Carolina. Before we get to that, um, we got to play this theme music. We got to play
Listeners,
this theme music.
y'all know what time it is. Chill, chill, chill. It's time to chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. Hey, hey. It's time to chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. Hey, sport, sport.
Chop it up.
Chop it up. News. Chop it up with KJ. Podcast. Chop it up.
Podcast. Chop it up.
Go ahead, tune in. Go ahead, tell a friend.
Go ahead, tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a
We got the
friend.
latest. Sports talk, we the greatest. Stay in tune with the streets. With politics, all the beef. Hey, chop it up. Go ahead and turn this up a little bit. Chop it up. Hey, put your podcast. Chop
With KJ.
Chop it up. Turn your phone up.
Chop it up.
Whatever you doing. Chop it up. Sit back and enjoy this podcast with KJ.
With KJ.
And now to the host of the show. Give a round of applause. KJ.
KJ. Hey, hey, everybody, how y'all doing out there, man? I know everybody done heard about the case. Y'all done seen the case. Y'all done seen the videos. I'm not no lawyer. I'm not none of that. But man, listen. This case right here, I done watched the video. I don't know how many times. With Cyrus, uh, Carmike Belton. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But Rick Child, man, listen. First of all, Columbia, South Carolina. I've been there several times. I worked there. Columbia, South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks. South Carolina Gamecocks. That's where they're home at. They at the home of the state fair in Columbia, South Carolina. I know that because I have been. This something when you don't know nothing, you can't talk about it. But I could talk about a lot of states, a lot of countries. I've been a lot of places. But I really want to talk about, man, this Asian guy. He had two other cases that he's been involved with, and he got off the same way he got off this time. I couldn't believe that they found him not guilty. The video show everything. Most times when they don't have video evidence, it's hard to convict anybody. It's you got to have a good lawyer, and I feel like the lawyers failed the young man family. He was 14 years old. If you watch the video, he goes in the store. He has a book bag on. Okay. He has a book bag on. He goes in the store. He gets in the store. He goes get water. I don't know if he was getting try to get soda first, water first, or however it might have been. He goes to get water, and the wife, Rick Child wife, is already back there. I don't know how many people seen "Don't Be a Menace," but when I say this, you're gonna know what you already know what I'm gonna talk about. Don't be a menace. Oh, don't be a menace. when they walk in the store, the first thing the bell says, and I just when I watch this video, that's all I think about. The first thing the bell says that when on "Don't Be a Menace" is nigga. That's what the doorbell says when they walk in on "Don't Be a Menace." Then, because it's just because "Don't Be a Menace," of course, if you ever seen it, it's just a skit. It's you can't do that these days because you get banned on the stuff they was doing and "Don't Be a Menace." But they go in there, and the lady, she's hiding the ice cream, she's in the cooler, she's everywhere. and she's saying, hurry up and buy. So when I watch this video, this is all I see is hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Get out of our store. But black people probably spent the most money in this store in Columbia, South Carolina, because that's all. It's more black people than anybody in Columbia, South Carolina. So I guarantee that's who mostly bought at their store was black people. But for some reason this day, I don't know, because like I say, he has 2 other incidents. Mr. Rick Chow had 2 other incidents with people at his store. And I don't know if you ain't never been in the Asian place, but certain places, they will be walking behind you. They will be watching you. They got 1925 video cameras in there because they think you taking stuff, but they watching the wrong person, because the people that they don't think stealing is stealing from them. But anyway, I watched this video, I don't know how many times. They say Cyrus had a gun. I didn't see no gun. And because the video I seen, the wife is already back there where he's going in the cooler. Because if somebody walking behind me and I'm in a store and I'm trying to shop, if I pick it up 15 times and put it back, if I ain't steal it, don't say nothing to me. Don't come up to me telling me I need to hurry you up or none of this, because guess what? I could put this down and go to another store. But you following me and antagonizing me and trying to tell me what I need to do, and I'm about to spend my money in your store, and you're gonna follow me around the store? Come on. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's just, if you watch the video, I don't know, like the lawyers that he had, that the Cyrus family had, the Belton family had. I don't know if they didn't bring it right or something, but I don't know how the jury could find this man not guilty. I just don't know how it could happen like this. It's just a clear cut. If you just watch the video, it's clear as day that him and his son should have been guilty. But Rick Chow is the one that's the one that shot him. So supposedly, after the wife asked him, is he stealing anything? Cyrus opened his book bag, showed him that he wasn't stealing nothing. He showed them that he wasn't stealing anything. Opened his book bag, he wasn't stealing nothing. Boom. He leaves the store. When he leaves the store, and supposedly they say he pointed a gun at Rick Child's son. And I've never seen that in the video. If somebody else got another video, I need to see it, because I didn't see that. But never seen a gun in his book bag, never seen him point a gun at the son. The whole video shows everything. It shows them running behind him. They really hunted him down. It wasn't no chasing him. They hunted him. They ran 130 yards to catch up with him and shoot him in the back. Now, in the great state of Florida, and how bad it is in Florida, we got some crazy laws, but in the great state of Florida, if somebody come in your house and try to rob you, and if they running out your house and you shoot them in the back in your house, you're gonna go to jail. You can't do it. You can't shoot somebody that's fleeing in Florida, even though we got stand your ground and all that stuff. But if somebody's trying to leave your house or running away out your yard or whatever it is, if their back is turned and you shoot them, you're going to prison. You're going down. Unless like I said, unless you got a bunch of money and got a good lawyer, you might make it. But if you don't, you're going down. Florida, it sounds good. Stand your ground. You could carry your gun and all this stuff. But what is that gonna do if somebody break in your house and then they realize you got a gun, they hear a shotgun or whatever you got in the house, and they run, and you shoot him in the back and you go to prison because somebody robbed your house. How's that sound? This boy left the store, didn't steal anything. And mind you, how much does a water cost? Warm water, maybe $3-4. It depends on what kind of water it is. And he left the store. He's seen him trying to come behind him. He runs. They run him down. Rick Child, his son, ran him down and shot him, killed him in 2023 in Columbia, South Carolina. And the other day he was found not guilty. I just don't understand how he was found not guilty. If you don't have to be a lawyer, you don't got to be too smart. You don't got to be none of that to see this video and know that he's guilty. Both of them should be guilty, really. But he's guilty. How? Like, I don't know. I gotta go watch the whole case. The lawyers that the Belton family had, they must be do their job right. They couldn't put it down. They couldn't have put it out there right to make this kid was 14 years old. And when I look at this, and of course, there's plenty of other cases I could talk about, but I'm just talking about this one. I'm not gonna get into too many other cases. I'm just talking about this one because I just seen this the other day and I seen how bad it was. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm thinking about my son. My son will be 21 this year. I'm just thinking about my son. If that would happen to my son. I just don't understand. He came in there, yeah, he had a book bag on. He didn't take nothing. And even if he would, when was your time to call the police? When did you want to call the police? This is my thing too. If he pointed a gun at your son, why you didn't call the police? If he stole bottles of water or whatever it was from your establishment, why you didn't call the police? You want to try to put yourself as a deputy or as a sheriff or whatever you thought you was going to be, Mr. Rick Child, and you go do this. You killed this 14-year-old that didn't steal from you, that you thought stole from you, and I really wish that I hope it go to the Supreme Court. I hope you really have to go down for this because it's nonsense. Guess what you should have called? You should have been calling this. You should have heard this sound, not the sound of them coming after the fact. You should have called these people right here. Hey, Mr. Rick Child, you should have called these people right here. Or maybe they came. Hey, they would have came. They would have came, and you could have told them what happened. Right here. Call the police. Why you didn't call the police, Rick Child? Because you done this before. You had other incidents. You done this before, Mr. Rick Child. You done this before and got away with it. That is your third time. You know how they say 3 strikes you're out? Mr. Child, I hope they get you. Mr. Rick Child, I hope they get you. I hope they take it to the Supreme Court and you go down. Your son should go down and your wife. Your wife didn't shoot him and she didn't run behind him, but she attacked and she started the whole thing. Soon as 14-year-old comes in the store, she's already in his face. Just like I said, don't be a menace. Hurry up and buy. If anybody watched Don't Be a Menace, remember the Asian lady was in the freezer and the ice cream. She was in everything, and she kept saying, "Hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy." We spend the most money in there, and they don't want us in there. But guess what we still do? We still spend money in those places. But nobody deserves to die behind this. Nobody deserved to die behind this. Rick Child, you need to go down. Your son too. And then if you watch the trial, the son, they kept asking him, was he running towards you? The son says no. Was he running away from you? Then he say he can't remember. He can't remember. I'm like, hold on. If he's not running towards you, what is he doing? He's running away from you. There's only two things he could be doing. What? He's running towards you. He's getting out of there. He got out of there. They allege that Cyrus had a gun, but I don't see the video of that. If anybody, like I say, if anybody got the video of Cyrus having a gun and pointing at his son, I need to see it. I haven't seen that video yet. Only video I see is him coming there, looking. He looked in the cooler. He looked at some waters, looked at this. Then he stopped before he left the store, and he let them look at his book bag. He opened his book bag and said, he opened his book bag and let them and showed them that he didn't steal nothing out the store. Okay, boom. Then you see they got Mr. Rick Child had customers and everything. Then the son and him proceeded to run outside and run behind this boy and run him down 130 yards. Anybody know you know how long a football field is, right? 100 yards, right? So they ran past the football field. They did a Forrest Gump past the field goal post and ran past the end zone after this boy and shot him. This is ridiculous, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Everything we think everything gonna get better. We think it's gonna get better. It's 2026. It still hasn't gotten no better. And this is in South Carolina. Every state is different with everything. Florida and Texas is one of the worst states you get caught up in with anything. Florida and Texas, we're real bad about because most states, New York and all these places, California, you can just pay stuff off. You don't even need to be going. If you got the money, you can pay stuff off in California, in New York, these states like this. But Florida and Texas, we have some of the strictest rules. Florida, DUI, 75 years on your record. Anywhere else, you can pay it off. New York, you can pay it off. You can have 17 DUIs as long as you pay it off, as long as you got the money to pay it off. Georgia, I think it's 7-8 years DUI go off your record. How many people live past 75? They have it off their record. If you get a DUI, I don't know too many. So, like, it's just every state is different on different things. But this right here, I don't see how the jury seeing the video and, like I say, somebody dropped the ball on this. But I hope this goes to the Supreme Court. I really don't like talk about too many cases because I'm not a lawyer, but common sense tells you if this jury, somebody, at least one person should have been there. They should have been in there deliberating for at least weeks. Because I was just being hey, I done seen all the evidence. He's guilty. There's no way. I don't care what they would have done back there. There's no way we would have went with a not guilty verdict. Come on, man. And this, like I said, this is not his first time getting into it with people at his store. He think because that's it. He think I get it. He own that store. I get it. But you can't put your hands on nobody. You can't think you can run down people and shoot them and you get away with it. So this case right here was really crazy. We don't have a bunch of crazy cases. I'm not gonna get into all those other cases, like I said, but this is the most recent one. It happened in 2023, and he just went to trial a couple days ago, I believe, and all the money that black people spent in there with him, and he acting like the way they hunted him down. That wasn't no just he trying to run him down and talk to him, see if he stole something. He opened his book bag and showed you he didn't steal anything. Come on now. I can't only imagine how this family is feeling, how the father is feeling, his son getting gunned down like this. Um, Especially the mother too, like just the whole family, what they had to go through, especially sitting in that courtroom to hear not guilty. I just you can't explain it because you're not in that situation, but I only can imagine like being in there and having to go through that and seeing my son got killed and this person not gonna go down for it because of the jury and maybe the lawyer they got. I don't know. They didn't put it out, but I don't see much you have to put out in this case. If you watch the video, I don't see how much I don't see what you have to really say. They try to make it like Rick Child was the best person. He came over here in the U.S. and he's a good law-abiding citizen, and his son with the University of South Carolina. Like I said, the Gamecocks are right there in Columbia, South Carolina. They got the big state fair right there, but that don't mean nothing because he was in college, because he was smart. That don't mean nothing. Your dad, Rick Child, is a murderer. He should have went down. If you watch the video and watch anything pertaining to this case, it's a clear cut. He's guilty. I just don't get how they came up with this man got off. I just don't. The jury. I don't know who was on the jury. Of course, you're not gonna know, but because people, lives be in danger. That's why they don't. Of course, you can see a live and see who on the jury, but they're up under protective custody and all that stuff. They don't let people know that because, uh, and yes, they did vandalize Rick Child store and boy counting out there. Got up. Everybody got signs up out at Rick Child store, but I really think Rick Child and his son need to go down. But I hope it go to the Supreme Court. Like I said, I really don't talk about. I don't like talk about too many cases, but this one right here, I just seen it, and I want to come out and talk to y'all about this. But go watch the videos and just go watch. Just go watch the. I didn't watch the whole trial. I watched some of it, so I can't speak on everything that happened in the trial. What did they say? But all I needed to see was the video. Several videos. And Cyrus Carmike Belton, rest in peace. I hope you get justice, Cyrus. I hope you get justice. Hope your family get justice because this is wrong. It ain't even act like he was still on his property at the store. He was 100. Listen to me. Everybody know how long 100 yards is, right? A football field. He ran. They ran 100 yards behind his boy. 130 yards. My bad. 130 yards to shoot him in the back. So that means he was what? Fleeing. He was getting away. He wasn't turned around. He didn't get an altercation with him. And this is another thing. If he had a gun, why would he turn around with his gun and try to shoot back at him or try to shoot at him if he had a gun? He didn't have no gun. It's the police said he didn't have a gun. So, but that's what I want to come talk to y'all about, man. Like I say, rest in peace, Cyrus, Carmike Belton. Prayers for their family. Everybody send prayers for their family. But I want y'all to come out tomorrow and watch at 8 o'clock. I got a special guest, a stand-up comedian. We're gonna do a bid tomorrow. We me and my cousin talk about stand-up comedians on my last show. and I just want to come out. We tomorrow I'll um be live at 8 o'clock. So y'all come back out and talk to me, and y'all come out and watch me tomorrow on the show. Thanks everybody. Keep continue to hit that link, hit the like button, hit go subscribe on YouTube. Chop it up with KJ12. Hey, it's only gonna get better. Thank y'all for coming out to watch me tonight. This is another great episode. Chop it up with KJ. Y'all stay good out there.